Good morning, Buffalo.
How are you?
You're gonna start with that.
How are you? How are you?
Can't do it with a straight face. So yeah, yeah. Put that on.
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
uh,
Coffee.
he's what do you call this one in Family Guy? The one that that has a dry cleaning, Mr. Washy-Washy. My dad is Mr. Washy-Washy. Why? Why do you ask? Every bing bong 5 cents. When you enter the room, rather than the bell that goes from the top of the door, it's like the bing bong that it's an infrared. So he says like, "Don't stop that bing bong every bing bong 5 cents," something like that.
How to get canceled and you're within 10
Hey, I have
uh,
the yellow card.
coffee. Coffee. Yeah, let's talk about funny stuff today.
Mhm.
What's uh what's your favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
To be honest with you, I haven't watched any one of those. Just some clips. Even though Terminator. Yeah, I watched Terminator, but I haven't rewatched it nowadays. Like, I still remember like faint scenes, but aside from that, no.
You haven't said anything about my sunglasses. I literally put these on my head to surprise you this morning. You're not surprised at all. Look at
Nah,
how are you?
nah.
That's what inspired the Arnold. My favorite was Commando because it's ridiculous. Like there's just nothing there's nothing realistic in that movie. Like there's so many scenes that are
Who was
just
Arnold competing with? It's also a muscle guy. I
yeah.
forgot.
There was the bad guy's name was Bennett. And there's a scene in the end of the movie where he sticks like a 4-inch or 6-inch pipe through the dude's body and through like a boiler, which I don't care if you're the strongest man in the world, you're not doing either of those things, right? And then the steam starts coming out, and he's like, "Let off some steam, Bennett." It's just uh
Who was the actor for Rocky Balboa?
oh, Sylvester Stallone.
If you think about it too, because I've watched podcasts, it's not actually a podcast, but it's more of like late night shows.
Yeah.
Uh, when they explain to each other that I have to have a big gun, bigger gun than Sylvester, and then Sylvester will answer in the next movie like, for the first one, it's like two machine guns. Then Sylvester's gonna do like one big gun, and then Arnold is going to do, the one that's attached to a helicopter, the
Oh,
machine gun that's attached.
yeah.
He will basically hand carry it. They have to have bigger guns. I mean, that was so funny when the purpose of getting bigger guns for per each movie. But yeah.
You know what's funny is also the way the guys die. Like when they get shot,
Mhm.
they just die in a row. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
like they just mow down like 30 dudes at once, and the guys just fall all in sequence. It's like, yeah, that's
Oh
really.
yeah.
Oh man. Well, there's not a ton to talk about today. We are working. We did have basically a snow day yesterday. One of our guys made it into work, but everybody else stayed home. The weather is freezing here in Western New York. We're getting sub-zero temperatures, and yeah, it's a time. Winter is a time to stay safe, stay warm if you can. Make sure you have food in your house. Make sure you have supplies in case the power goes out. I don't have a
Mm.
whole house generator, and I should. It's a really silly thing that I can have for my home, and it would definitely save me some hardship in the wintertime. But
Mhm.
yeah, I think if you have I guess that's a good question to throw out to our little tiny audience that actually watches this. Is what are your winter survival strategies? Like, what are the things that you make sure you have in your home? What are the things that you do to prepare for when the weather gets really cold? I know that I insulated my pipes recently last year after I had a water break, but I still trickled the water. Like, if you keep the water moving a little bit, it won't
Mhm.
freeze in the pipes. And it costs more money because I have to, I'll pay a bigger water bill next month. But it's better than, replacing a bunch of pipes in the house, which is very expensive. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Yeah, man, weather prep is a big deal. What about you guys? How do you get prepped for, like, if you have a typhoon coming?
For what?
Um,
For a typhoon, well, to be honest, it doesn't hit exactly here from where I am. Hopefully, I don't jinx it. um,
yeah, but you
well,
had like three earthquakes since I met you, so you do have
yeah, but
and you did have a typhoon. You had one, right? But it didn't
yeah,
hit you there. Yeah,
but you see the Philippines, it's made up of like thousands of islands. So basically the water passes through. So whatever earthquake it is, however strong it is, it's not to a point that it's going to break like a big piece of land. It's not like uh, you know, for example, Japan is like one long strip of land, and then like for example, South Korea and North Korea, they're both interlocked, like big lands, especially United States. It's super big. So if something hits that, it will really, brace impact. Unlike here in the Philippines, it will go through. But if it's something that will hit us really bad, nothing is ready here. So I'm not dissing on the Philippines, but just, honest, like my honest opinion, we don't have anything proof. We don't have earthquake proof. We don't have fireproof. We don't even have fire hydrants. Um, to a point that most of our fire trucks are basically hand carrying their water. Yeah, I know it might not be true for different areas, but from where I live, we don't have those. So for us, what we do, especially on blackouts, I think that's the worst. Also flood. Um, don't cancel on me, guys, but yeah, we pray. We pray that we live for the next day. But at the same time, if it's a blackout, no, I'm joking. If it's a blackout,
you're not.
we have a lot of like
What's your
it's
strategy for
canceled.
survival? Well, we don't build anything hurricane or weatherproof.
Yeah, yeah, we
But we pray. We pray that it doesn't happen to us.
yeah, actually, if there's no electricity, we basically have everything. Like the pocket electric fans, power banks
Battery.
is very famous. Yeah, here in the Philippines, we even have those big power banks, which can power up,
Your
small
phone.
devices that can
Yeah.
help us continue work. But
Keep
flood,
that.
we
Because
don't
that's
have control.
important. Don't worry about dying. Just make sure we can go to work.
Yeah, that's another thing here in the Philippines. Yeah, we value work so much that if you actually check the news, like everything on the news, they say, hey, this area has been hit by the tsunami or some. It's not a tsunami. Sorry, I'm just making word out of context. So for example, it flooded the area. People are now in the safety evacuation zone. But if you check the other pictures, a lot of people are opening their laptops in the evacuation area and then basically working at the same time because we can't afford to skip a day. So that's how we do it here. Starbucks is full. I
Starbucks
mean,
is Starbucks always has power too because they don't want to skip a day of making coffee over there, I bet.
eh, true, yeah.
All right. Well, this was fun. Prep. Let us know about your prep. What is your storm prep? What is your winter prep? And then maybe next time we do a podcast, we'll talk about paint prep. All right.
Stay toasty, guys. Peace.
See ya.